Afternoon and welcome to the Not Too Shabby collaboration hop for June. I was really motivated by ice cream this time around. So I thought I would break out my ice cream dream pad, which I never have used, but got about a year ago. Although I did check, it's still in the store. But I thought I'd just do a quick flip through. There's a lot of really cool. This one spoke to me quite a bit. I really like the dark blue, and this Arctic blue is pretty cool too. But there's a good mix of colors depending on what you're going for. And there is a cut apart page, if I can find it. There's a cut apart page. So whether or not you decide to get the ephemera, you still have these 5 pieces. At the time when I picked it up, there was an ephemera pack. I didn't see this in the store, but I might have been searching incorrectly. So these are the two I was going to work with. So for the hop this time around, I thought we would use KCC sketch number 9 from KCC 14 because there's a really big open area that I think will be great for creating a scene with some of the fun ice cream ephemera. And we are back with our pieces all cut. I can walk you through this quickly. The standard A2 card base, this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I cut a white layer to go on the inside, so that won't mat in like that. This is Summer Splash, which is one of the 2024 Stampin' Up! Colors, which is a very tealy blue. And so this is a 4-inch square, and then this is a 1 by 4. The original sketch has both of these matted, so you do a 3.5-inch square and then a 4-inch matting layer. I didn't think it was necessary because I feel like with a colored card base, you kind of get that depth anyway. Then I took the piece that was left over, cut a 1/4 inch off, and we can basically use this as a banner. And we have this cool little like vortex where we can basically put our elements. I really was drawn to, we can see how things work, but I was really drawn to the idea of like the ice cream truck, kind of like that. We don't really have in this ephemera pack any sentiments, I don't think. There are definitely words, but I think what would be cool is to use these little cherries as kind of potentially an accent piece on the inside. Just gonna walk through what we have here. We have this cool ice cream bar if we want to do that as opposed to our truck. I actually really like the truck. This ice cream for ice cream is cute. I could see like if you cut off the sugar rush part of this, then that basically would be a sentiment. But again, there's not a ton of sentiments in here. So I think we will leave this sentiment free. And I think I'll use this ice cream on the inside and the cherry on the inside. But this should be a pretty easy card to pull together. I believe I dropped something. Oh, I dropped a little ice cream. Anyway, let's start putting this together. Because cards like this are great because, they take 5 minutes and they're just super straightforward. And sometimes it's just nice to make a very straightforward, pretty card. Sometimes it's nice to make a really complicated fun fold, but I don't know. I really have grown to appreciate these cards you can do in a short period of time. Just because sometimes I'm busy, you know how it goes as adults, and I'll just smooth that out to make sure it's adhered. And I still really like the look of a white um, sort of inside piece with the colored card base. And I'm just using standard ATG to attach this, which makes this go really fast because we don't really have to worry about dry time. And I'm sort of evening up our border on the top and the bottom here. Then we will just do that again. Now, if we wanted a different look, we could certainly do that. But I really like the sort of ice cream vortex that's going on. Oops. If you do get extra ATG, I usually just fold it under or pull it off. It's not going to hurt anything. And I really kind of like it with this orientation, so I'm just going to sort of shoot for the center here and line up the bottom. And there we go. That is looking quite nice. And I think I'll switch over to wet glue for the remainder because I always find it easier when working with things like these tags and I don't know, anything where you'd like a little bit of extra wiggle time. I pretty much exclusively craft on the weekends, so I really have started liking these needle tip glue bottles that have the pin in them so they don't dry up because that usually happens quite a bit. And I think I will do. I like the truck kind of driving into the vortex, kind of like this is a tunnel. So I think I'll do it a little like that because I think it creates a little bit of movement. Let me just grab some foam tape because I think this would be a fun one to pop up. I had a little bit left over from a previous project, so I'm just going to cut a few little foam squares here just to support our truck. I'm going to grab a little bit of a longer piece. Actually, I think I'll just angle the end like that so that we can just get it to the end of the ice cream. If you're a fan of 3D glue gel, 3D glue gel would probably be great here too, because that would help with some of these little trickier corners. And there we go. And whoop, there we go. So I'm just going to have it kind of like if this was a tunnel, I feel like it would kind of go in like that. I think that's the front of the card that we're going to go with. And I'm going to just, let's see where we think this is. I guess this would kind of be, I think we'll do it like that. I think we'll just do this one and we won't use the um, berries at all, or cherries. There we go. This, well, I don't know. I kind of like, I think I will use the cherry. I changed my mind. There we are. That was a super quick card to pull together, and that's when we're really having some good sketches and some awesome paper and ephemera. Really makes this a really fast process. And thank you for checking this out. Always appreciate you watching. And if you want any more info about my stuff, that is always in the description box below. Have a great day, and thanks for hopping with us.